Hello and welcome to Rei Reply CRM workshop. My name is Travis Bouchonville. This tutorial is going to teach you how to make an appointment workflow. So I'll briefly go through it, what we're trying to accomplish here. When you book an appointment or your contact books the appointment, the contact is going to be moved to your follow-up pipeline. So you don't want it where you're going to be seeing it every day. Very much like follow-ups, you want it in the background so you don't have to worry about it until 8 hours prior to the appointment. Then it's going to come into your daily appointment stage and you know, hey, now I have an appointment today. And so you can look at the appointment and see what time it's for. Plus, you'll also get a notification and the contact will at least get one notification depending on when the appointment is. Okay, so that being said, let's share my screen here and get into the workflow. Like I said, when you create an appointment, they just call it appointment status is confirmed. So anytime you book an appointment or the contact books an appointment, they'll be put into this workflow. So here you're just looking for if it has a pipeline tag. If not, if it's coming from a cold campaign, then it'll get lead generation pipeline and then move right back into just going down the pipeline. It's going to get tagged appointment and follow-up pipeline tag. The conversation is going to be edited and marked as read so it doesn't go and stay in your conversations. Now this is where it moves into the follow-up pipeline appointment stage. So it automatically does that. Then it gets removed from all of your pipelines. Now this is the important one right here. You can see it's a wait action and the events appointment time wait. Like one of the options inside the wait is event appointment time. You can go 8 hours before. So you're waiting 8 hours before the appointment. Now, sometimes you're going to book an appointment for later that day. So if the time has already passed, you're going to move it to the next step. So you want to select this one right here, move to the next step. So then we're going to see what pipeline it's in. So if the tag includes lead generation pipeline, lead manager, et cetera, it'll send it down those paths. So let's say it's lead generation. It's going to remove the tag follow-up pipeline because it's going to get removed from the follow-up pipeline. It'll wait a minute. And then the contact is going to get a text for the appointment as a reminder, the appointment start time, and a reschedule link if they need it, and a cancellation link. And then the contact is going to get moved to, in this case, the lead generation pipeline under daily appointments. So now you're actually going to see it in this case, the lead generation pipeline under daily appointments. It's going to get removed from the follow-up pipeline. Then here's another one. It's going to wait 1 hour before the appointment. And if you make the appointment the same day, this wait right here will stop the contact from getting two reminders back to back. You really don't want that. It makes it look unprofessional, right? So you just want to skip this SMS last reminder and just move to the internal notification. And to do that, we just select move to specific step and move it to internal notifications. That would be this one right here. And so if there is time, the contact is going to get one last reminder and you're going to get an internal reminder. Both of them are going to be 1 hour before the appointment. And this just has the contact's name, contact address, and appointment start time so the user knows. Let's go to let's see, what's the next one? Cancel appointment. So if they click on the canceled appointment link, so you just select, so that's going to trigger this workflow. So if the appointment status is canceled in the general calendar, which is what most of you are going to be using, they're going to get the appointment tag removed, canceled appointment tag, then they're going to look for what pipeline is it in. What pipeline is it tagged with? And it's going to send it down whatever path it is. Let's say it's lead generation. Then it's going to move it into the attention stage. Now, this is how I do it. I like to move it to the attention stage to kind of bring attention. Hey, this person canceled their appointment. Get back with them, try to schedule a different appointment, or see what's up with them, or redispo them if you know the situation. So we move it somewhere like the attention. And then we move it from the follow-up pipeline, just in case it's there. And then we give the user a notification that the person canceled the appointment. Let's go to, now if you want to send somebody a link or an option to make their own appointment, which I prefer, they're more likely to show up for the appointment. And this touches on simplicity. You want to make it very simple for your users. So it's just a simple tag. You add the tag send appointment. And if it doesn't have a pipeline tag, you're going to give it a lead generation pipeline tag. And so this is where you're sending out a text saying, if you want to book an appointment, just text back book now. It'll wait 20 minutes. If that 20 minutes has lapsed, they'll send it down here. But if they select book now, so you can see this is an if else condition, you use the replied message contains book now. So that means the person wants to book. Then it's going to have them, it'll give them a link. And then it'll have your name right here. And then it'll allow them to book the appointment. And then you just remove the send appointment. The original tag that got them into that workflow, it'll remove that. Okay, so let's say they did not book the appointment. They didn't text back book now. It'll wait a day. And then it'll give them another appointment option to, just a reminder to book. And then it'll wait a day for the reply for this specific text. You can see reply to this message. Wait a day. Okay, so then if the replied message contains book now, it'll send them here and give them the same option. Click on that link to make your appointment and then remove the tag. If not, I just remove the send appointment tag, and they're not very interested in making an appointment, so I'm not going to keep on bugging them. So that's how I use send appointment. Now let's actually move a contact. Let's make an appointment with my test contact and see how this works. So right now you can see the contact is, let's assign it to me. Now it's in a cold campaign, phone zero, cold campaign on market. You can see it's there. It's not an opportunity right now. Now let's add the tag, let's add the tag. No, let's create an appointment. Here we go. Let's move them. And let's make an appointment. Test. Let's make it for the 30th at 11 a.m. Okay, that triggered the appointment workflow. And you can see it showed up. This is the follow-up pipeline. It showed up in the appointment stage in the follow-up pipeline. Let's go to the appointment workflow, and you'll see my contact in there. So I went through all of this, and now it's right here waiting 8 hours before the appointment. And you can see that it's my test contact. Now let's push this contact through. So let's say it's 8 hours before the appointment. We're going to push it through, refresh. You can see it's waiting 1 minute. Let's push it there too. Reset. Okay, it's waiting 1 hour before the appointment. Now let's see in the pipeline. So this is the follow-up pipeline. It's 8 hours before the appointment. You can see that it left the follow-up pipeline, and it should be in the daily appointments for Travis. And you can see it's under my daily appointments. So I know I come in today, I know that I have no follow-ups to do. I have one daily appointment. Nobody replied to me. I'm very lonely. Okay. So that really concludes. You can see how they move from the follow-up pipeline to the lead generation daily appointment stage. So that's kind of what I was trying to get there. So that concludes the appointment workflow tutorial. If you guys have any questions, please either DM me or we'll have a Zoom later on this week, and you can have your questions answered there. And the next tutorial is going to be on workflow removal. So when you have, like, for example, making an appointment, if it's in any other workflows, they're not going to get removed from those workflows, like a daily follow-up campaign. They're going to stay in there unless you remove them. So what we're going to do is make workflows to remove them and remove tags and get them only in the appointment workflow. So very important tutorial. Please join me on there, and we'll see you then.